What's up? So we are solving LeetCode to 2418, sort the people. So we are given basically two arrays. First array is names, which contains the names of people. Then there is another array called heights, which represents the height of these corresponding people in these both arrays. So basically this guy, Mary, has 180 degree centimeter height. John has 165. Emma has 170. John is shortest. John got a step up his game. Well, height is not in his control, but John can hit the gym. Okay, what we need to do, we need to sort these people. We have to sort these people as per their height, but in descending order. So whoever is the tallest stands in the front of our answer, and so on. So our answer for this problem would be basically, if you sort these people based on their height, it would be, our answer would be, by the way, it would be, descending. So Mary would be in the front because Mary is the tallest. She is a keeper. And then we have Emma, and then we have John. It's just crazy how like is the only guy in this example, and he's the shortest. Very realistic, very realistic. I completely agree. Now, so that would be our answer. So how do we do it? It's really simple. You're gonna zip both the arrays and then use some lambda function, which is present in Python, it's present in Java, and I'm sure there's something similar in C++. But what you'll do is you're gonna zip, and I'm gonna write the pseudocode here. तो आप भाई क्या करना है कि I will sort these two together as per the height. So I'll just create another array called people, and this people would be containing two values. First is names at ith position, and then second is heights ith for I in range n. I'm just gonna say n, and n is basically the height of, this is the length of height and the names. Now I have people, then I'm gonna sort people. So what I'll do is people dot sort, then I'm gonna provide, the key is gonna be the lambda function, where the value would be x would be basically this, I think the second is height, so basically the first index. Okay, and there is one more thing. I will be providing it reverse equals to true, and I know you can't see it right now, so I'm just gonna make it visible. So reverse would be true. Okay, this will give me people sorted in descending order based on their height. Okay, I think there might be just a little bit of syntax change around here, but I guess what this is, like Pythonish pseudocode. Okay, and then we will return our answer. We will return, what are we returning? We're gonna return an array where people, and this is basically all the second values. So I'll just say people I, and the first value 0th, because we just gonna return the names for I in range n. Okay, that will be our answer. And you can do it like in different ways. That's not gonna really help you increase any complexity. This is a perfectly valid solution as well. All right, so let's code it up. In this way, we are actually, the time complexity is big of n, and space complexity is also big of n. Right, that is it. That is it. Because at the end of the day, you will be returning, your answer. You will be returning your answer. So without modifying the original arrays, then this is a perfect way of, solving your problem. Let's code it up. Let's go to LeetCode. Okay, so let's create people. People is going to have two values. The first one is gonna be names basically I, and then height I for I in range, len, just give it anything, names and heights gonna have same length. Then let's sort it, people dot sort, and let's sort with lambda in Python. So this is how you do it. You're gonna write data. So you either write sorted, or I think you can just use sort. Yeah, you can use sort as well. And then you write key equals to lambda, and then you provide which element you want it to be sorted with. So key equals to lambda, and then you're going to provide lambda x, and this x is provide the value. So here we want to sort it using heights, but in descending order. So I will provide a reverse equals to true. We're going to reverse the array, in the reversed order. Well, then finally we can just return our answer. Our answer would contain people's name, so that is the 0th index, but that will come from ith people, and its 0th value for I in range length of people. I think putting people is better here, right? Although you can put names or whatever. So that would be it. So let's run. Let us run our code, brother. Let us run our code. Let us run our code. It's not I, it's 1. I always meant to write 1. Who wrote I here? I have no idea who wrote I. See, I told you, somebody wrote I here, and that's why I gave the error. But now it's submitted. We have submitted. We have scored 83%. 83% लाकर हम पास हुए हैं. अब क्या करेंगे? टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी लिख देंगे इसकी. Time complexity is big of n, because you are visiting everything just once, and n is the length of names and heights. Space complexity is also big of n, because we are creating, if you don't want to modify these two, then you have to create something called people, and then people are gonna have, you could also do it in one line. You could have just written sorted, and then names must have been sorted based on the heights, and then you could have just written those names. But this is equally valid, like, nothing changes if you write a one-liner or three-liner, doesn't matter. But what matters is you come on to AlgoYogi and start tracking the problem you're solving, because LeetCode is a lot of khichdi. It's just khushu mushu right now. So please visit AlgoYogi, create an account, start solving here, and then go to LeetCode, solve, come back, mark it done, feel satisfied. Bye bye. See you in the next problem.